Ah, Europa Universalis 4. It's really been a long time since I opened up this can of worms. If you didn't know, Europa Universalis 4 was actually where my channel started back in the day when I had terrible audio quality and a loaded gun with a single bullet next to me at all times. It really is a game of intrepid adventuring, empire building, watching nations fall and rise from the ashes, and most importantly, DLC. No, you know what? Okay, no DLC jokes. We're not going back to 2015. We're going to go into EU4 with a fresh look into it, because the new DLC is actually coming out at some point called Rule Britannia. And that DLC title really got my noggin a jogging. Really, did Britain rule anything? I mean, sure, the history books say they did, but is EU4 the history books? I'm not entirely certain it is. I mean, for starters, Europa's a fucking moon. I mean, how have you fucked that one up, Paradox? This clearly isn't the moon, is it? That's fucking South America. Oh yeah, as well, before I start, my Discord has 18,000 members right now, and I got this crazy idea. What if I got it to like 25,000 members and then every single one of you joined the voice call? Is it possible? Probably not, but maybe I can get like 1,000 people in a voice call or something. But if you want to try and be a part of that and see if I can actually break Discord, I'll probably do it on stream at some point, but please come join the Discord. Link down below. But for now, it's time to go and see if Britain really ruled anything. Well, boy, would you look at that. Since the last time I've played, they've added more nations to the Middle East, which means there's now more nations I'm never going to play as. Ah, but a country that doesn't need more provinces, flavor events, and a whole DLC based on... Oh, wait, yeah, shit, that's the whole DLC, isn't it? Ah, wait a second. Is my king one of my subscribers? Because he's got the same stats as all of you commenters. Oh, training wheels. I've got 1,200 hours on this game and I haven't properly played in like 2 years. You think I need an intro? I don't think so. Stupid fucking game, assuming I don't know how to play. Too few seats and... What? Oh no, what the fuck is this? I don't know what this is. Yes, Mr. Boris Johnson, you don't mind if I bribe you with 36 ducats in exchange for a bit of land over here in Norfolk? Ah, I've been fucking ripped off. Well, the game's historical about something. 1444 was indeed the last day that Norfolk's economy actually fucking grew. Oh, Norfolk, you stupid marshy fucking paradise. Holding land on the continent, that's not very English at all. No. England's abusive relationship with Europe isn't a traditional beat your wife with the back of the hand situation. It's one of the old text you every day calling you fat while sleeping with your sister, only to get back with you the next day when we want to borrow some fucking money. Surrender, that's not very English at all. The only thing an Englishman has ever surrendered to is his own inhibitions after a night out on the town, passing out on the gutter to wake up to find himself with a Greg's pasty in his pocket. No, there shall be no surrender today. The War of the Who's ever been intimidated by a bit of botany before? How deadly could this so-called war even be? Oh, even God is trying to nerf the English at this point. Oh dear, okay, I might have underestimated this whole War of the Roses thing, because I may have accidentally killed over 40,000 Englishmen to a fucking flower. I guess it's true that Englishmen truly are pansies. Oh, the Renaissance, a time of art, culture, and almost enlightenment, but not that much enlightenment going over here in Normandy, unfortunately. Bit of weed killer from B&Q, and I've almost genocided the entire country and put us into a lot of debt, but it was all worth it for... I don't know. Well, would you look at that? The birth of a new dynasty, the most famous Englishman of them all! Henry the fucking 8th! But hey, at least they got Henry the 8th's birthday, right? Right? Well, with that whole English Civil War out the way and those roses firmly put in the trash where they belong, we can get back to doing what the English do best. Enslaving the Irish! I mean, let's be perfectly honest here. The English domain right now stands at quite a powerful position. We're even managing to keep the Irish completely under wraps, but that's mostly because the potato hasn't been discovered yet. When it does, I'm pretty sure it'll turn into a fucking free-for-all. Oh, congratulations to my ally Castile and Aragon for getting married. Of course, I'd send some flowers over, but I stamped them all to the fucking ground from my PTSD. Fucking War of the Roses, you've got to ruin everything. Ah, we've got our first idea slot, and being English, of course, the only idea for us is exploration, for we must find resources and new inventions out there in the world, bring them back to England and stamp a "we made this" sticker on it. Oh, look, the first time anyone's actually wanted Kent to be a part of their fucking nation. Ah, Henry VIII, the first official Englishman to ever exist. An innovator and a free thinker, Henry managed to go ahead and streamline the whole divorce process by mostly shipping them off to the guillotine as soon as they had the fucking honeymoon. Ah, well, 8 months in and Henry's fucking dead. But no fear, Henry IX is here to take his place, and I'm sure he's going to be doing some excellent things throughout his time as well. And hopefully last longer than his father, who died 8 months into his rule, probably choking on a fucking pasty. Oh, the French want a game of fisticuffs, do they? Well, I'll be bravely taking you down, you monster, in my superior British genetic. Yeah, I'm not hiding, I just so happily be bravely retreating. All with the power of English steel and might, I've managed to take Paris from those silly baguette eaters all on my own. Oh, stop looking at that. 20 years later, and I think it's time for round 2, don't you, France? And I'm not bringing any allies in. No, I've got this all on my own. English diplomacy. Ah, excellent for England. We've got the birth of colonialism, a great idea that will have us conquering the world, and we've also got a new heir, a daughter at that, but unfortunately, Jane's not actually a very good name for a ruler. In fact, there we go. Henry X. Can anybody stop these superior English warfare diplomacy and tactics being deployed here? I don't think so, for England truly does rule the way. Wait, we're not. My navy's actually really shit. Even after I congratulated your marriage, you've decided to fuck with me, Spain, by taking this province that I clearly needed to link up my land. Oh, the Bible's been translated into English. Of course I'll accept that. You think anyone in England wants to learn Latin? We're still working on learning our own fucking language. Oh, well, of course it's the people of fucking Somerset that invent a new sect of Christianity, you backwater fuckheads. No luck catching them Catholics then? Oh, well, that's just not very gentlemanly at all, is it, Spain, you absolute fuckboy? Ah, 41,000 Englishmen dying on a beach in Spain, all for a province in France, something that will repeat itself in history for many years to come. I can't believe that half of my country has listened to people from Somerset and to join their new sect of Christianity. Have you people ever been to Somerset? Oh great, you go to the New World, you get some potatoes, and all of a sudden the Irish have got something to fucking say about it, and don't make me fucking do it, Ireland! I got this great idea to set up a colony and call it the 13 Colonies. I don't think it'll come back to bite me at any point in the future. I feel like we might have forgotten something whilst conquering France and Ireland, something that truly makes us British. Oh, Scotland, you're gonna love it. Nothing better than convincing the Scots that they're actually a part of my nation, and guess what? They actually fucking fell for it. The time has finally come for us to form the British nation. Of course, though, I don't actually own all of Britain. In fact, I actually own more of France than I do Scotland, so this is a bit of a wacky timeline. But hey, it could be worse. You could have a nation based out of Sutherland. Oh, personal unicorn monarch death. Oh, that's fine. I'm sure Henry's still got a child left in her to pop out, don't you? Oh, Henry, you infertile fucking cunt. Well, to answer the question, did Britain really rule anything? No. No, I don't think they did. In fact, they're currently ruled by Spain. So, this is good, right? This is really fucking